I never expected to fall in love with my mother-in-law. It was a strange and unexpected feeling that crept up on me slowly, like a fog rolling in from the sea. At first, it was just a passing admiration for her beauty and grace, but as we spent more time together, I found myself falling deeper and deeper into a love that I never thought possible. My mother-in-law, Marie, was a stunning woman in her early 50s. She had a regal air about her, always dressed impeccably in designer clothes and with her hair perfectly coiffed. I had always admired her from a distance, but it wasn't until my wife and I moved in with her that I truly got to know her. I was immediately struck by how kind and caring Marie was. She welcomed me into her home with open arms, treating me like a son from the moment we met. She was always there for me, offering a listening ear and comforting words whenever I needed them. Over time, our bond grew stronger, and I found myself seeking out her company more and more. As strange as it sounds, I started to crave Marie's presence in my life. I found myself thinking about her constantly, wondering what she was doing and how she was feeling. Her smile could light up a room, and her laughter was like music to my ears. I found myself drawn to her in a way that I couldn't explain, and it scared me. I tried to ignore my feelings, telling myself that it was just a passing infatuation. But the more I tried to push them down, the stronger they became. I knew that what I was feeling was wrong, that I shouldn't be falling in love with my mother-in-law, but I couldn't help myself. One day, as I was sitting in the kitchen with Marie, my feelings bubbled to the surface, and I blurted out the truth. I told her that I was in love with her, that I couldn't stop thinking about her, and that I knew it was wrong, but I couldn't help it. I expected her to be shocked or disgusted, to push me away and never speak to me again. But to my surprise, Marie just smiled at me kindly and took my hand in hers. She told me that she had sensed the shift in our relationship too, that she had been struggling with her own feelings as well. And then, with tears in her eyes, she confessed that she loved me too. I was stunned. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. How could this be happening? But as Marie explained her own feelings to me, it started to make sense. We were both lonely, both searching for connection and love in a world that had been unkind to us. And somehow, we had found that in each other. From that day on, Marie and I embarked on a secret love affair, meeting in hidden places and stealing moments together whenever we could. It was thrilling and dangerous, like something out of a forbidden romance novel. We knew that we were playing with fire, that our love was taboo and scandalous, but we couldn't bring ourselves to stop. But as our relationship grew deeper, so did the risks. My wife started to grow suspicious of our closeness, and I knew that it was only a matter of time before she discovered the truth. And when she did, all hell broke loose. The confrontation was explosive. My wife screamed and cried, accusing me of betraying her and tearing our family apart. Marie tried to calm her down, to explain that our love was real and true, but it fell on deaf ears. In the end, my wife gave me an ultimatum: leave Marie and come back to her, or lose everything. I was torn. Part of me wanted to go back to my wife, to salvage what was left of our shattered marriage. But another part of me knew that I couldn't live without Marie, that she was the one I truly loved. In the end, I made my choice. I left my wife and moved in with Marie, starting a new life together. It hasn't been easy. We've faced judgment and criticism from friends and family, and we know that our love will always be tinged with sadness and regret. But we also know that we have each other, that our bond is unbreakable and true. And as I look into Marie's eyes and see the love that shines back at me, I know that I wouldn't have it any other way. Our love may be unconventional and taboo, but it is also the most real and powerful thing I have ever known. And I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world.